Hello, hobby fans everywhere. It's Fair RC. My name's Joe, and we're ready to start the show. Yeah, we have been. We're ready to start the show. Yeah, we have been playing around for several weeks, trying to get it so we can show videos during a live stream, and we managed to do it once. And then since then, we've failed 3 times. So that's why we're late again, but we're ready to go, and I hope you are too. We're going to begin with a run through of people who are here and say hello to everyone, but have a look at all the cars that are on show for today. We have a bunch of really cool things, new versions of new and older RC cars, and we're going to be showcasing them to my best ability and running them across the table and just showing off some of the features and some of the new features of the mods that we've got. But we've had some really cool stuff recently, and it's been a while since my last live stream, so we're doing a big catch up here. Yeah, very excited and ready to go. So we're going to have a giveaway today, and I had to negotiate for this one, but we're going to give away one of these awesome new Tacoma Black Mambo mods. Okay, so this just came out yesterday, and it's a very simple mod, but a very nice one, of the new FMS Tacoma FCX24M. And we're going to be giving one of these away today, and I'm very excited to be able to do that. So just wait and hold on for that one. We'll be doing it towards the end of the show, and I'm going to run through and say hello to everybody here. So thank you for joining us. All right, scrolling all the way up. First one here today, we have GSG. First one on my page anyway. GSG is here. Nice to see you. Hello, Mark Chulak and Bam Bam. Nice to see you all. Trail Trekker. Anyone heard from Granny this time? Yeah, I've been looking down. Didn't see her, but hopefully they're well. They did write in a letter, and they've opened up a new YouTube channel recently, so that's worth checking out. We'll have to see how that's getting on. But they did write us a nice email recently, and they seem to be doing well. So maybe just a little bit busy. Hopefully everything's good. We have, just scrolling down, we have Quinn's RC is here. Very nice to see you, Quinn. We have Jaden. Borju Rat is here. And any interesting questions? Can anyone log on their Fair RC account, says Borju Rats? We have a little problem. Well, not problem. It's just something needs to be refreshed with our DNS or something like that. I have no technical knowledge of anything. So so it's something about that. And we're working on that just after the live stream today. So if anybody's account is down, it won't be for very long. It will be back up quite soon after the live stream. And let's go down. Sorry if I miss anybody, but hello, Vikings. Oh, Viking. My page is being blocked. Sorry, not the page, but the words are being blocked by a little pop-up screen. Okay, Viking says, it's changed so much since I moved back in 2015. Still better than Colorado. Talking about locations. Let's keep going. Where's Wally? Says Crazy Crawlers. We have Rob in the Hood. Rob in the Hood. Hey, Joe. Nice to see you. And Bad Wolf is here. Okay, I'm going to keep going down. Tom Lucas Crawlers is here. Again, sorry if I miss anybody, but it's kind of just skipped right to the bottom. And Alexander's is here. Nice to see you. Kojak, WT Sydney, Chris the computer guy. Nice to see you. Going to be a cold one tonight, around 1 Fahrenheit. Oh, really? Yeah, it's been really, really nice weather here in Guangzhou recently. Nice clear skies. Cool, but not, still t-shirt weather, which is great. Yeah, and my family and I will be going to Egypt very soon. So that will be very cool. And you'll probably have a few weeks without any live streams, unfortunately, but looking forward to that. And apparently the weather there is also quite mild. So yeah, Should be good. So today, let's go through and see who we've got, and then I'm going to put them down and go one by one through them with more detail. So we have, starting from this side, I think we'll start because these were released first. So today we're going to be showing off a new 1.5 version of the Hobby Plus Arctos 6x6. Now, if anybody knows these, they're really capable haulers. They have a lot of very cool playable features. And there's been a very, they called it a fluffy update, which I think just means very small features being improved, which is always great to see. But they've improved the electronics, and we'll talk about that today and give them a little run through. So we had two colors. We had this one. I don't think it was yellow. Sorry, let me check. Is that the right version? Sorry, let me just check my my page. I thought the yellow version was already released a long time ago. Yeah, where is it? We have. Okay, there should be a green version, which is this one, and it's strange because in the photo the green looks a lot paler, looks very kind of minty, whereas this one is more like a pea green if you actually see it face to face. And there's another version which, yeah, it looks like a bit kind of like an orange yellow in the product page, but it's more like a standard yellow, this one. And we'll be showing that later today. Okay, so I'm just going to put them down. Okay, and then we have two Fair RC mods of the Hobby Plus Rock Van. This one we've gone a bit crazy with the logo, but I think the van lends itself to these big, big logos. You get them on real vans where they just put a huge billboard on the side, and we've kind of gone for that effect. But they do look really cool, and I always like our Fair RC Mods logo. But yeah, we have a red one and a black one. Black is always popular. The red looks really nice and ready for Christmas. It's got a bit of a gloss to it. Really cool. And these ones have been upgraded with winches, and we'll be running those a little bit later. Let's put these down. And finally, we have the Black Mamba mod. It's hard for me to remember what to call it. Black Mamba. I keep wanting to say Black Mambo, Mambo number 5. But yeah, Black Mamba is the name of a snake. And yeah, this one is looking very predatory. And we're going to start off with this one. So this is the FCX 24M, and it's a recent release from FMS. And a lot of people have ordered and they've sold out. And so they're having trouble with stock at the moment. But these ones are in stock in our store. They ship from China, 10 to 15 days, and you'll get it. So that's in time for Christmas, which is very nice. And, you know, when they were released, a lot of people were asking for black versions. So we went straight ahead and did a black one with a kind of gloss, a glossy black, and upgraded it with new aluminum wheels, which I think we can get some light on. I don't know. Can you zoom in? That's it. So you have these really nice aluminum wheels, which have a kind of matte black finish with this glossy red, finish, glossy red touch around the center, and bordering around the rim of those wheels. So yeah, really nice original design from Petrazzi. And these are 0.9 wheels. So FMS, the original FMS wheels are plastic, of course, but they're also 0.8, which makes them a little bit smaller. And the tires also are a bit smaller. So we don't have any matching Petrazzi tires for these at the moment, because the Petrazzi 0.9 tires are kind of old-fashioned looking. And so we've gone with the FMS tires, which they used on the D110 and the D90, and they're still really soft and super nice. So they're a little bit larger than the original, but you can see there's no interference there with the fenders. So this larger size is really quite nice. And yeah, and that's basically it. Just a really nice repaint and super nice wheels. But I'm going to turn it on. You can have a look with the lights on and stuff like that. Let's get your feedback on this. And remember, we'll be doing a giveaway of this a little bit later. So if you're excited for it, then do stay tuned. Could you go back a little bit, please? Okay. Let's open it up. And yeah, you can have a look inside. I'm going to go through the feedback, not feedback, the comments, and see what you guys are talking about. The new tires are sweet. I'm not sure which tires you mean, but these are the FMS D110s. If that's what you're talking about, then these are really nice, very soft for stock tires. You know, these came stock on the D110, and they're really nice and soft. Have a great kind of off-road tread design of them. They're called Super Marsha from FMS. And yeah, you can't really go wrong. They're really, really nice looking tread patterns, and they fit really nicely with these wheels. That big ass FairRC logo is a fail in my opinion. Okay, well, it's up to you. Maybe we're not cool enough yet to be putting our logo big on that, but some people may like it, and you can always remove. Yeah, you can go back. See my face. Love the rock van. Put a red one on my Christmas list, says Alexander's. That's awesome. Looks great. Those look great. Please do a size comparison of the Tacoma with the LC80. Let's do that now, shall we? That was from Carlos Nunez. And if you would like any size comparisons, remember I've got a bunch of cars behind, so just let me know what you want it compared to. So let's get one of those LC80s. Ow. Okay. Let's go with the original FMS version. Hopefully I didn't just switch the microphone off or anything like that. But yeah, you can see it looks very comparable from the front. But if you look at it, I mean, these should be much bigger than the LC80s, really. And if you look, I mean, if they were the same scale, but they're not. This is 18 scale. This is 24 scale. So you can see that the bodies, they line up quite similar in terms of length. Wheelbase, let's put them together. You can see, very similar again. Just a little bit smaller for the Taco. And then we have the width. The width is definitely noticeably wider. I don't know how to, maybe like that. You can see it's noticeably wider on the LC80 than it is on the Taco. So yeah, there you go. But they do make a very nice set. Just this one technically should be quite a lot bigger. If you look at the K10, which I can grab, and the Hummer, let's see the Hummer first. Let's have a look. Grab this rusted K10. This is 18 scale. So you can see what a pickup should look like in 18 scale compared to 24. So it's quite different, you can see. So yeah, if you're wondering, will it really look good together with the LC80? You know, it probably looks a bit small on the small side. So this is 18 scale. This is 24 scale. Again, this is the Hummer EV. Really nice hard body with a lot of detail on it. And again, super different. Yeah, these are great for running indoors. And if you've got a little crawler course, got a set of rocks somewhere, they're really great for that. But these ones are more, I think they're more outdoorsy. You know, you can trail with them, you can walk with them a lot better. Both of them have 2-speed, which is great. So you can go at kind of walking pace. But this one may be a little bit slower than these ones. Let's put these back. Okay. And let's go back through the comments. Gorgeous Tacoma, says the original Bushman. Thank you. I'm waiting a while till I get the van and Tacoma, says Trail Trekker. Been buying other 118s and 124s with the dig function. Oh, that's cool. I haven't seen many of those. That's kept me away. Sorry, not sorry. um, and then we have the K10 flatbed mod will make that taco look very small, says Trail Checker. That's right. Yeah, as I think you've seen as I just compared. Need mods for the Hummer EV. Yeah, I think so. But you guys need to buy the Hummer EV before we do mods for it, because we're not going to make mods for things that won't sell. So the more they sell, the more likely it is that we'll make mods for it. Joe, will FMS do it 18 scale? Any talks of it you know of? I haven't heard of any talk of them making an 18 scale version. There's many reasons why a company might choose a smaller version rather than the bigger. Sometimes it's to do with just they need to, maybe they have a lot of the chassis parts and they need to make a new car for that chassis. Or sometimes it's to do with licensing. So sometimes the car manufacturer or brand will allow them to make a car in a certain scale, but not in other scales because they've already kind of got an exclusive deal with somebody else or something like that. But at the moment, this is the one, and there's there's nothing that I know of that's coming out in 18 scale for this Tacoma. Hopefully, I mean, that it would be cool to see all the really cool cars in every scale. So yeah, hopefully, one day FMS will do it. I just found FMS FCX24M platform and I am impressed, says the original Bushman. And that 6x6 is fire. Yeah, they're both very, very cool platforms, and glad you found them. Ponky. People talking to Ponky. I would put down $1,000 if it meant no more small scale trucks get made. Oh no, we might be out of business if that happens. No, the small scale trucks, maybe not for everybody's taste, nothing is, but small scale trucks have a lot of advantages to the big ones, and they do have a very viable market because they, for a start, they're cheaper, so you can afford more. And I think people who are car fans want to have more than one car, more than one RC car in their collection. The big ones are expensive, and they're not just expensive to buy, but expensive to repair and upgrade as well. These smaller ones also, they're really nice as a collection, so you can fit them on your shelf. They look good instead of taking up all the space, So the big ones are awesome, fun to drive. I love driving them outside, and they definitely have that more of a real car feel to them. But the small ones have a place. And if you agree with me, you can put a heart, put a like in the comments. No, put a like in the, you know what I mean. All right, so thank you, Ponky, for that. We'll take your $1,000, but maybe you can just buy one of our nice RC, one of our 10 scale cars instead, and just be happy with those ones that you do get. I can drive the smaller trucks in my basement, says Terrain Tamer. Exactly. You can drive them anywhere. You can put them in your bag, so it's fun. You can put a bunch of them in your bag and take like 5 out very easily without, instead you'd have one big 110 scale car. So it's, everybody's got their different reasons for wanting things, and it's great to have options. But thank you very much, Bonky. Really appreciate it. I need an FCX10 Blazer, says 357. Yeah, where have I got one of those? I'm gonna dive down under my table and grab one for you. Okay, here we go. Another size comparison. All right. This one is really nice. It's the first FCX10, and it came with a lot of functions like dig. You could change it from forward wheel drive to rear wheel drive, and then 4-wheel drive. It's very scale licensed. Has a cool driver. This was the first time they used this driver figure. Yeah, very cool. And that's available on our website at the moment. Okay, let's keep going. Can't drive a 10 scale on your work desk. That's right. So I do wonder if those 130 scale axial cars will become popular, because in fact you can just drive them over your keyboard, and these ones are a little bit too big for driving over your keyboard. So I wonder if there is a market for those. Let me know in the comments if you're interested in the SCX30. Will the Tacoma fit in the bed? In the bed of here? Let's have a look. I don't think it will totally fit. You can kind of get it in there. Yeah. Yeah, you could, if you had a little roof rack, you could fit it on there. But if you have the topper and then a roof rack, yeah. If you had the LC80 on the other hand, let me show you this. This one would fit nicely. There you go. The LC80, and they're both Toyota cars. So very nice little combination there. Makes it look like a Power Wheels. Wow. I'm waiting for the FCX30, and I would definitely get one, says Bam Bam. All right, 1/10 Forerunner from FMS would be cool. Yeah, absolutely. And so while I've got this car here, let me quickly show you some cool upgrades I've got for it. Okay, have a look. If you've got, I think it's hard to get the light. Do we have any, can you shine a mobile phone light? Use your phone to just shine the light in it. Yeah. I can take the body off as well, but we've just got a couple of new parts that you might want to look at. There we go. Okay. Where are they? There's a, can you zoom in as well? Okay, trying to show you. It's really hard to show you, to be honest. Yeah, we've got a new servo horn, a brass servo horn, and we've got, it's not focused, and we've got a servo mount as well. Let me open up the body, see if you can get a better look. But these are both brass parts, and they've just come out on our website. So if you've got an FCX10, you might want to check that out. Add a little bit of weight up front. And these, of course, are mounted on precipice tires, which are really nice. Soft, really good tread pattern for going through sand and snow and mud and rocks. But let's get the body off. Can you go back a little bit? Okay. I'm kind of freestyling here a bit because I did say I was going to start up the Tacoma. But yeah, let's see if that makes any difference. If you have a look at underneath. No, I can't really see it. Well, it's there. It's there. There's a servo horn and a servo mount in brass just there. And if you're interested, check it out on our product page because, yeah, they're really good upgrades. Okay, let's go on. All right, we've got the Tacoma here, and let's open it up. We've got it plugged in, so we just need to turn it on. There's a little button underneath. This just opens up with a Velcro strap just to hold it down if you're not sure. So just pull it open. Sometimes people don't want to pull it because they worry they'll break it, but that's how to get it open. Let me see. Let me know if you've had any trouble getting cars open in the past, or if you want to see any cars being opened, let me know, and then I can do that for you. But yeah, there's a power button just there underneath. See the white button just there. Okay, now I'm not sure. Did I turn it on already? No. Okay. So when you turn it on, the lights flicker. I've already got batteries installed. Turn the power on. And then we've got, hello, hello. There we go. Little delay. And then I'll just show you the steering. Very responsive. And it's got slow, very slow motion. Let me just hold that for you. Very slow moving. And there we go. It's very portional. So if you pull all the way back to the throttle, it goes at its fastest, and you can gradually slow that down as you release the trigger. And then we've also got second gear, like that. And that goes a lot faster. So if you probably see it if I keep the throttle down, and you can do this, just keep the throttle down and then switch to the slow, and you can see the speed of the wheels is a bit slower. There we go. Don't do it too much because it can damage the servo that switches. But yeah, let's get this running. Do you like the lights, by the way? I mean, the lights are very white lights, so I wonder if you like them. How are we doing the lights again? I think it's the bind button. So this transmitter is one of the ones that has, it's a bit of a kind of IQ test, which I fail at all the time. It's something, maybe if you've got Alzheimer's and you need to keep your brain active, then you can buy one of these. Because it's like a puzzle trying to figure out all the functions. But you got the lights here. If you press bind, then the lights turn on. And then press again and they turn off. There's no rear lights. So yeah, just the front lights. We might get a rear light kit a bit later or something like that. And let's get these running. Get this running. I've got a little bridge. Let's make it, just stagger it a little bit so you can see some of the articulation. Maybe, I'm not sure where's the best place to do it, but maybe near the edge of the table, you can see it a little bit better. Okay, make sure it's in first gear. That's always my problem when I do these demos. It starts rolling and I start wondering, why is it rolling? Okay, have a look. Very slow. And if you stop it, then the drag brake is on. You can adjust the drag brake on these transmitters. But again, you're going to need to read the manual very carefully to figure out how to do it. There we go. Very nice. Okay, let's get it back. See if I can do one going towards you guys. I'm not sure how much of it can be on camera. Just place it over here. Okay. And back. Trying to straighten up. There we go. Okay, what are you guys talking about? Let's see. I was on the fence about upgrading my SCX 30s. Then I saw this mod Toyota Decisions, says Sean Marquis. It's a tough world, isn't it? When do the FSC 18 Broncos come out? They were planning to release them a little bit sooner, but they've delayed it for some quality inspection. And so the deadline for that is, or the release date for that is unconfirmed at the moment. What is the gear for? Which gear? Oh, inside, I think it's just a spare. Just a spare. Punch it in high gear. Over the ramp. Okay, let's do it on the table. Be responsible adults. Okay, it's not super fast, as you can see. It's not going to do wheelies, but still, it's really nice. It's nice to have that second gear. And all right, let's get out a second obstacle for it to go over. I've got my keyboard here and a rock. So that's the fun thing about these small ones is you can just make up your own little course at home, put stuff together, and see how it works. It's not much of a challenge for this, but the rock itself will be a bit more formidable. Let's see if I can do the rock by itself. Now, my driving is not excellent. Just get one wheel on. There we go. Ooh. There we go. Let's see if we can. Now, the problem with these pickups always is that they do get caught. They get hung up in the middle. Sometimes you just got to like power through and get it over. Maybe a bit of second gear. There we go. And I fail my my driving test. All right, something just came up on my screen. I'm just going to try and click off of it. Okay. Okay, so that's a really awesome little mod that we've just released, and it's in stock. So if you're wondering which Tacoma to buy and to get before Christmas, then you might want to get one of these because the current or original stock is very low, or is even is being delayed quite a lot at the moment. So I think we have some in stock of the originals, but you might find it hard to get them from some other places. Okay, painting weathering ideas. Now we do like to do weathering on our mods, but yeah, because it's such a new car, it kind of doesn't lend itself that well to looking old, you know. So maybe some light weathering would be good. And I've been asking for more light weathering stuff. Not too. I'm not a huge fan of the really thick, oily looking weathering stuff that we've done. So I really like the subtle looking things, and I love it when you can see kind of like a story behind it, how it got the mud splashes up the side and things like that. So I'm hoping to get a bit more of that for future weathered mods. But yeah, we released one recently, which was quite nice. Yeah, the Terranaut, the 8x8 Terranaut was pretty good as well. Okay. Let's go for, which one should we do next, guys? Let me know. The boom mic is in the shot. You can see it, but I don't think it's a big deal. I'm not going to play with it. Just make a muddy mod. Yeah, we could do. Maybe if we're going to make a white version at some point. This is another really popular color for these ones, and a bit of weathering, a muddy weathered look would look really good on those white ones. Okay. Should we do the rock van? Somebody said van. Jaden, okay, let's do it. So let's bring them both up. We've got the rock fan red and the rock fan black. Oops, sorry, transmitter. Let's put that to the side. Okay, I'm only going to turn, I might not turn both of them on. Let me know which color you want me to turn on. But again, these are the CR18P rock fans from Hobby Plus, and we've taken them and have modified them with our own colors, our own exclusive sticker on it. And also we've added the winch function. Today I'm going to show you how we operate that, and also how you can operate the 2-speed with the same transmitter. So some people were very curious how we managed to do that. So we'll show that off in today's live stream. The logo looks damn good on them. Well, actually, I added the word damn, but just for emphasis. But yeah, thank you very much, Wick Central. Candy Van Can says Mather Rothwell. Will Traxxas ever make anything quality again? Will Traxxas ever ask Fair RC to modify their cars? That would be funny, wouldn't it? I would enjoy modding some of those Traxxas cars, to be honest. Let's choose which color. Let me know. I'll open one up. I saw someone says black A-team van. So yeah, something you could do with this if you want to do it yourself is turn this into an A-team van with a little bit of a red stripe, and then put a visor on it. So yeah, there's a few cool mods you could do with these things. Look out for DURC, his YouTube channel. He has a video coming up where he's going to make this into a Christmas mod. So that will be fun to watch. Okay, so let's open the red one. It's my favorite. And let's put this transmitter down. Okay, so to open the CR18P, and let me know if there's anything you want it compared to in terms of size. But you just have these little clips at the bottom. I don't know if there's a chance to see, but they're basically just very simple metal clips. They do get lost, so be careful and try and buy some spares somewhere. Recently I asked for us to get some of these to stock on our website because I think I'm always losing these things. And, I want us to, I want us to sell them so I can have some. All right, so here's the thing. I've already opened it and installed the battery. You can see here the winch. The main difference is we've added the winch just in here. Now, when you use it, you do have to be quite careful that the winch doesn't get, the hook doesn't get sucked up inside and tangled up in here. So yeah, you do have to be a bit careful with that. But yeah, everything else is basically the same. I love these fenders. When the Rock van was first released, it didn't have these inner fenders, but they've added it. They also changed the chassis so that it's a metal frame chassis. And yeah, it's a really good solid platform. The shocks have been upgraded to these big bore shocks. And so I'm going to try and put these clips back in. Let me just turn it on. Don't forget that. See if the lights come on. There we go. Okay, and let's clip these back in. When I'm doing live streams, it always takes me forever to do this, but hopefully today will be better. There we go. Okay, so very simple. It's got a nice hinge design, so it's easy to access. And yeah, here's the winch hook. I think it's, I need to pull it out a bit before it goes in. So let's turn it on. Okay. Okay, so we've got, this is, okay, so the winch, sorry, I pressed it thinking it was something else. It's got a little bit of a problem, I think. Yeah, it's a little bit of a problem. I'm not sure what's causing it, but it's the wheels are flicking a little bit, as you can see. But yeah, we'll fix that after the show. Oh, it might be the batteries, probably just the batteries. Maybe if I change these over, hopefully it will fix the issue. Okay, I'm going to leave that on. Take these out. So AAA batteries. Well, that did something. There we go. Okay, problem solved. Very good. Okay, so here we go. Indicators. Okay, let's do the lights. I think the lights are the channel 4. We have low beam, high beam, roof light. We have blinkers, and then off. Look at all those lights. I love the little light bar on the front. If those fog lights worked, it would be amazing as well, wouldn't it? Then at the back, basically on, off, and blinkers. And then it also has indicators, I think. Yeah, indicators on the back. Okay. So to operate the winch, you need to use, for this one, you need to use channel 3. Channel 3 is set in neutral when you don't want the winch to be doing anything. So you've got to get used to it, I think, and it's something that I'm struggling to get used to. so it's in neutral at the moment. And then if you do it one way, it will extend. And if you do it the other way, it will retract. So let's see what's going on. See if I can extend it. Okay, it's extending. So I'm pushing it towards the steering wheel and it's extending. Okay, now in neutral. And then we're gonna hook it on to something. Now this one might be okay. It's loose enough. See if I can hook it onto this. It's a little bit tight because the hook itself is a little bit oversized. It's more of a 10 scale hook, but I can get it on. Okay, and then we're gonna retract by pulling it, the channel 3 back towards me. Okay, and here we go. Just keep this one here. Is it gonna pull it? There we go. And then back into neutral position. So it's a little bit fiddly, I have to say, but it's still pretty cool to have a winch there. And let's unhook it. And then you can just kind of hook it onto the bumper like that, just to make sure it doesn't get sucked in by mistake. Did I forget to turn this off? Let me just press the power button, which is underneath. Okay, here we go. And so how do we get the second gear working? So this one, the channel 4 is for lights, but if you hold it down, then it actually changes the gear from first to second gear. So let's see how it goes in first gear. Okay, you can feel the torque. You know, it's pretty, you can feel that it's going through those gears. Let's do a little test. Okay. Very nice. Very good drag brake. And this one has the dip switches, which will help you to adjust the drag brake really easily. And so this is my preferred option for the transmitter. Okay, very nice. And then we're going to switch that into second gear and see how much pop it has. And it does have a bit more pop than the Tacoma. So hold it down and you'll hear something. Listen out. You heard that boop, and now it should. Okay, pretty cool. Okay, it does have a bit of a jump to it, and it can do wheelies. Let's go back and forth. Okay. Okay, so pretty fun. We had a guest here the other day, a young boy, and he loved it, absolutely. He was loving the fact that it tipped onto its side when it was in second gear, and he was doing little stunts with it and things like that, and he was squealing with delight. He loved it, and it's a really great little Christmas present, this one. So let me quickly grab your comments, and we're going to switch that off. Go back in here and switch the power off. And then we'll go to the Arcos. Okay, do you remember we've got a giveaway coming up for the Tacoma Black Mamba mod? Mamba mod. Yeah. Okay, so that's off. Don't forget to put the these little clips back in, because you will lose them otherwise. Okay. And let's get some comments going. Okay, what are you saying? Peppy says, as Des Rider. Yeah, absolutely. Really enjoyable in second gear. Let's go. Rips pretty good, says Nathan Levesque. How about a 1975 Dodge van with bubble windows and wizard airbrushed on the side? Would be cool. Compare and say flatbed mod, please. Okay. One. I'm not sure if we've even got one, but we have the K10. Okay, let's see. I think I was looking here yesterday and I couldn't find one. So I'm going to grab a K10 instead. Just a normal K10. Yeah. Okay. But they're the same size, basically. The flatbed mod may be a little bit shorter on the back. I'm not sure. We may have managed to squeeze that a bit smaller. But you can see the difference here. The van is smaller than the pickup. Yeah. But you could say it's around the same height. Yeah, maybe a little bit smaller without the roof rack. Okay, so in terms of width, yeah, in terms of wheelbase. Okay, now remember these are from different companies, so their version of what's the right scale will be a little bit different. And you know, they have to squeeze their cars onto a certain chassis. So their chassis really dictates what size their products can be. So that's the main reason why the scale things are not always perfectly to scale. Yeah, so I'm not sure. Is that accurate? I would imagine that the van would be at least as big as the pickup in real life. But what do you guys think? Okay. How does it compare to the LC80? Grab one of these. And it's very comparable to the LC80. You can see the width very similar. The width will be very similar too. Hello, everybody. Welcome back. And we are still doing the giveaway. Don't worry, we didn't try to run out on you. Yeah, suddenly the internet just stopped. I was reading a comment from Insanity that you wanted a GMC van. Love your enthusiasm, but the computer, no. No, but seriously, send your recommendations to our Facebook via Facebook Messenger. If you do it in a live stream, which is fine. You can say it in a live stream, but we might forget it or not be sure what you're meaning. So send it via Messenger, and it will be something we can store much better. The live stream chat kind of gets lost sometimes. Yeah, we're back and we're ready to go. And thank you very much for waiting for us. We're going to show you one more car, and then we'll do the giveaway. All right. Thank you very much, guys. Right, let's bring them out. We have the green. I don't know why they chose this. Do you love the green? Let me know why, whether you like this green color, if it appeals to you compared to the other colors you've seen. And a yellow, which looks very much like the yellow that was on the original. So it looks different on the product page, which we might have to adjust. But yeah, these are very cool 6x6 trucks, and they're haulers, so they are made for carrying 24 scale mostly, but also some 18 scales will fit on here as well. So yeah, which one do you want? Looks like a garbage truck in that shade of green. It says it's gone again. Am I still here? Yeah, I think I'm still here. Okay, you guys like green? Green is nice, says East Tijano. A lot of people like green. Okay, good. Well, maybe they found a color that, I didn't expect. But yeah, pretty cool to have some new colors. And yeah, the main update of these, apart from the color, is that they've made it possible for you to be able to upgrade to brushless without having to change all of your transmitter and electronics. So all you need to do is buy the you can buy the new receiver. Is it receiver? No. Yeah, you can buy the new motor and ESC, and you keep the receiver or something like that. Sorry, I didn't. I'm not quite sure about that. But if you guys have a look, it's very similar to what's in the original. Okay, yeah, have a look inside. It's covered with wires at the moment. There is one thing I noticed that was different, which was this this plug is empty now. Yeah. But have a look at that. And yeah, so you can see there's an empty plug. But apart from that, the ESC looks very similar, at least to my eyes. And I'm not a technician in terms of electronics for these things. So yeah, hopefully if you've got one and you know about upgrading your brush list, then you'll be able to see that that's the main advantage of this new upgrade. And for these kind of things, it's not really, you know, they're not expecting you to buy a second one unless you really want one. It's more for people who have not bought one already. So let's go back and turn one on. You guys said green, so let's turn on the green one. Hopefully I've got the right transmitter for it. So open body is basically two little latches down here, and you have to squeeze them both to open it, and then it just easily opens on a hinge. There's a power button just here, and you can see the lights all down the side. And then to close it, you also need to squeeze the latches, and then it's nice and secure. And I'll show you some of the cool features in just a minute. Maybe as I've just turned it on, let's get it running. Okay, let's run through the lights quickly. I believe the lights will be channel 4. No. Okay, channel 3. Yeah, channel 3 is the lights, this one down here. And I love the transmitters that they light up when they're in use. So you can see what's going on all down the side. Rear lights too. Yes, Bad Wolf says all they changed was so you can hook up a brushless motor to the ESC, correct? That's correct. Yeah, and the color. So again, it's more for people who haven't got one already, or if you're really keen on getting a brushless version. I'm just going to cycle through the lights. Ooh. Okay. There we go. Very cool to have so many light options. I'm not sure how many LEDs are in here in total, but look at all those. It's like a Christmas tree. Okay. And then you've got the winch. Now the winch for me is much more convenient on this one because you've got the little adjuster here. And then you just, okay, you want to roll it out. It's very easy to do so. You just do it this way. You want to stop, you let go. And then you do it the other way. And it stops when it gets there. So there's no risk of it getting trapped inside or anything like that. So these are really nice. And let's get these crawling over something. Okay. And let's put something on it. So normally you can use your winch, and there's also these little boards that come out. And you can drive your car up there or pull it up there on a winch. And yeah, just like that. This one is a little bit big, but what's very cool is they've got these bars that can pull down. And then you can just fit it on very easily. And let's see how it drives with this car on top. Okay. Well, that one's slipping. But it's cool that this has these little tabs here on the sides. You can see these ones for keeping the wheels on. And there's a lot of hooks you can, I mean, a lot of little places you can hook it up nice and easy. Let's carry on. See if we can do it. Well, it's a challenge. Oh, you need a little bit of brass on the wheels, especially at the front, to keep it down. Look at that. Wow, very cool. Well, it's fun, just the suspense of not knowing if it's going to tip over or not. But yeah, that's fun. Okay, so those are available on our website now. You can check them out. But for now, we're going to do the giveaway. And for everybody who's stuck with us during the blip, thank you very much. And this is your reward. Let's do the last little thing, which is the giveaway. Oh, I did want to show you, we're developing some new wheels for these. They're not finished yet, but I just wanted to show you. This is a new kind of TRD style wheel for the taco. Have a look. It's going to be a little bit brighter and a little bit more finished. There's a couple of small things we're adjusting. But yeah, these are some new ones, and we've got another one coming out very soon with new tires for the taco. These are 0.9 wheels. So have a look. Okay, we're going to do a giveaway. And for this one, I'm just going to give you a keyword, and you need to type it, press enter, type it, press enter. And I'll count down from 10. And you just need to, I'm going to take a screenshot. And if you're at the top of the screen, not cut off at all, when I take it, I'll read out your name and you'll be the winner of the Black Mamba Taco. So you guys have guessed it. Yeah, let's just say taco for now. T-A-C-O, T-A-C-O, taco, and I'm going to count down from 10. So just do what everybody else is doing. Spam the chat box with the word taco. Okay, so 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, screenshot. Not looking. Try again. There we go. Okay, and we have a winner. Okay, we have a new winner. Haven't seen them before, so welcome. Have a look. Via Troller, congratulations. And thank you very much for taking part. You win a Black Mamba taco. Awesome. Everybody else, you need to buy one. So get to FairRC and buy one. They are awesome. $149.99 for a really sleek looking Alpha Predator mod. Okay, congratulations, Via Troller. And to claim your prize, all you need to do is contact us at support@fairrc.com and let us know that you won, and we'll set you up with that prize. Congratulations for that. And yeah, I hope nobody is feeling jealous right now. All right, let's finish there. We'll call it a day. And see you guys next time. Somebody mentioned, where am I going in Egypt? We're going to have a little tour, and we're going to Cairo. We're going to Luxor. We're going to the Red Sea and going down the Nile. It's going to be a lot of fun. And we'll have our next live stream when I get back. So have a great Christmas. I don't think I'll see you until after Christmas. So have a great Christmas. Enjoy all the RC stuff, all the new stuff that you're getting this month. All right, cheers, and see you next time. Bye-bye.